What's good, YouTube? G8 back with another YouTube video. Today we got the G8 getting cleaned up, you know what I'm saying? So I got the G8 right there. Aftermath of the burnouts. But I'm gonna give y'all a little startup. Pretty dirty. Was recording the previous video with this. Rims are pretty dirty. Whole car is dirty. I think it hasn't been washed in over, I'll say probably like 3 weeks. Whole car is not even shining, nothing. But today that's what we're gonna be doing. Technically just washing it and giving it a full interior exterior detail. And hope you guys like the video. Hope you guys enjoy the G8 getting some treatment. I'll catch you guys when I get the setup. Alright, YouTube, so we got the car in the garage, looking all dirty, filthy, you know what I'm saying? And we got all the detailing supplies right here. I don't even know what the fuck. But anyways, we got all the detailing supplies, tools, little area, little section. Still haven't done that differential fluid. Soon I'm going to be doing differential fluid. I'm going to be doing transmission fluid change, the motor. I'm basically gonna be doing a full maintenance video on the G8 because, not gonna lie, it hasn't got maintenance to it, and I'll be sending it pretty hard all the time when I drive it. So maintenance video will be coming soon, but for now we're gonna clean it up, make it look nice, you know what I'm saying? We put the tires back here, so gotta clean the seats real good, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get the floor mats. Car's been dirty, as you can see. Jojo over there. We just gotta clean it up real good, man. We gotta clean it up. Also, if y'all didn't know, my window did get cracked. So, for future POVs, gonna be a crack on the window. Also going to be doing POVs soon as well. POVs. But yeah, man, we'll just get started to the video. Enough talking. We gonna start probably with the vacuuming. We're gonna start with the interior first. We're gonna pull it back out, and then we're gonna do the exterior. So yeah, we're gonna do basically pretty much a deep clean, interior and exterior on this jaunt. So yeah, let's get it going. All right, YouTube, don't mind the fit. You know what I'm saying? I got the Dodge motors, you feel me? The Dodge motors in the hit. Feel me? I got the, you know what I'm saying? I just woke up not that long ago, you know what I'm saying? So, pick it off me, man. So, you know what I'm saying? First things first, we gonna take off all the trash out the car. All the trash. Then, we gonna take out the floor mats. Take out the floor mats. Put them on the ground. I usually start with the exterior first, get the door jambs and stuff like that. But for now, we're gonna start with the interior, get in there, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's been a while. And yeah, we're gonna clean it up. And I'm gonna try to go fast. I'm not trying to, you know, bore you guys with like step by step. Just try to, you know what I'm saying, make a little interesting video. So start off with the trash and the floor mats, take them all out, and then, you know, we're gonna proceed to the next one. All right, YouTube. So next thing, after all the trash, floor mats is out, you want to go ahead, get yourself a rag. You know, this is diluted. What's that called? Purple Power, I think, or no? It's this thing right here. Super clean. I diluted it with some water, and you know, in the bottle. So this is really good for dashes, floors. I mean, yeah, carpet. You know, everything basically inside the car, all the interior, you know, steering wheel and everything. So first things first, before we even use that, you know, you want to turn on your vacuum. Want to start with the seats first, you know what I'm saying? Get all the crevices, get everything. You know what I'm saying? All right, YouTube. So after you vacuum the seats, all the crevices in the seats, you know, make sure y'all vacuum the crevices around the air vents, you know, buttons, steering wheel, emblem, you know, the dash a little bit, cup holders, everything, you know, all around. And after you guys do that with your diluted thing, I'm not gonna do the seat yet because I'm sitting on it right now, but I'm gonna start with, I don't do the floor yet because, you know, all the dust and stuff that comes from the top and the dash and everything. You know, I want to get the top first and then the bottom done after. So first things first, you know, you do a couple sprays on your rag. I did have a brush, but right now I'm missing a brush, so I can't really get into like the crevices how I want to. But we're gonna try our best with just the rag. So we gonna, you know, after you do that, you want to start, you know, cleaning all the dash, you know, all around. Get it all good and cleaned up, you know, get all the crevices all around there. Try to get the air vents with, you know, with this. Try to get the best you can, like the air vents. Try to get them as best as possible. You know, a lot of dust be there, and you know, when the air blows out, the AC and all that stuff, you know, you don't want to breathe like, you see that? You see that? You don't want to breathe that, you know, that dirt. You don't want to like take that dirt to your system. So there's another air vent on the door, basically. So I'm gonna get that. Switch it. And now, one of the most important things for me is kind of cleaning the steering wheel because that's what you touch the most. This is where your hands go. And you know, sometimes you touch it with your dirty hands, or you know, you be out touching things and you touch your steering wheel, and you know what I'm saying, it collects a lot of dirty particles and, you know, our dead skin and all that stuff. So you want to really kind of soak this thing a little bit, not too much, a little bit, and go all around, you know, the steering wheel like this. You know, make sure you clean it up a little bit. Make sure you get all those dirty particles out of there. You know what I'm saying? All that gunk off and stuff that you don't see all the time. And look, this is how it looks after you clean up this. Obviously, I kind of clean this car often, so it's not as bad. But you know, some of y'all let it get this or worse than this. You know, so just make sure you clean it up. You know, flip the side. And now let me show y'all. So we got the steering wheel looking clean, you know, airbag clean, this clean, you know, that the cluster clean, the dash, it's not as dirty no more. Obviously it got this like things, but I don't know what that is. This dash is kind of like it got this little like, let me see if I could focus it on it. it got like these little things like that. So I don't know, like dirt kind of gets in there, I guess. I don't know. I guess I got to use kind of like a brush for that. But let me see if I could. Just want to hit it. I got most of it off. So we gonna practice the same. I'm gonna practice the same with the seats, door panels, and everything. And then I'm gonna get back with y'all when I do the vacuuming. Real quick, so I'm gonna get the vacuum. You kind of just want to go everywhere. All right, YouTube. So got it all vacuumed up. You know, I still gotta hit that right there a little bit with the rag, but I did hit this trim area. You know that, a little bit around there. So pretty much this side is done. Door panel is done. So to not make the video too long, I'm going to do the rest of the interior. You know, going to do the windows. I use some Windex and a waffle weave towel for all the windows. I'm going to do that, and then I'm gonna catch y'all when I'm ready to do the outside, so y'all can see what I do for the outside. So not trying to make the video too long, you know, but I'm gonna catch y'all guys when I get the outside started, so you guys can see what I do. Once you finish rinsing your car, you feel me, I got this little foam cannon. You know what I'm saying? This is what I kind of do. So I'm gonna foam the whole car, and then with a bucket, I'm gonna start washing it. Once you got your car rinsed and foamed up, now you're gonna hit it with a mitt. And now you're gonna hit it with a mitt. You know what I'm saying? And some. You feel me? All right, YouTube. So this is a finished product. G8 is all cleaned up, still drawing. You feel me? Got the wheels cleaned up. I don't really do too much on the wheels because, you know, they are like fading away and stuff. I just put like that acid thing on the wheels. So, you know, waiting for them to dry, put some tire shine. It's just a little quick, you know, video for some content. But I mean, there it is, G8 all cleaned up. It's not looking how it used to be looking, you know, on that previous video. But I mean, just a little quick video about washing the G8, you know, showing y'all kind of like my step on washing the G8. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be doing a lot more content soon here in the near future about the G8. You know, like I said, I got something coming for this thing. Not the motor yet. I'm gonna just give you guys a little spoiler alert. Not the motor yet. We are not touching the motor yet. You feel me? But we are making a video soon about maintenance. You know, maintenance for sure. Whoever wants to watch that, whoever is interested in watching that, you know, make sure to subscribe. But like I said, something big is coming for the G8 soon. I just still got to collect some parts. But, you know, like I said, there it is. All cleaned up, all washed up. You know what I'm saying? as you guys can see, shining, you know, ready to go. So if you like the video, man, make sure to comment, like, share, and definitely subscribe. Turn on post notifications, you know, to see more future videos like this. You know, stay tuned with the G8, you know, with all them lines and stuff. But stay tuned with the G8, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Stay tuned with the G8. And you know, more content that's coming in the future. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the support. Love y'all, man. And all the support that y'all give me. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. You know. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for the next video coming soon. Peace out.